Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about how to integrate LlamaIndex LLM with PostgreSQL. By integrating LLMs provided by LlamaIndex and HuggingFace, we are going to query our tables, our database in plain English language instead of complex SQL queries. Let's see the setup very quickly. Over here, I am using the Python version 3.12.3 and other packages which we are going to utilize in this setup are as shown on the screen. Apart from that, you need to download employees database from the given GitHub link and you need to insert that database, those tables and the respective data in your PostgreSQL. Next section is about importing all the required packages as shown on the screen. Third thing is we are going to use an LLM provided by HuggingFace. We are going to use this Databricks Dolly version 2 LLM provided from the HuggingFace package. Over here, we are not going to utilize ChatGPT, and the rest of the parameters you can see as shown on the screen. Over here, the usage of this cache directory is to download that particular model into this particular given directory. Next is we are going to utilize another embedding model provided by HuggingFace package. Over here, this is just the testing that the database connection is working fine and we are getting the data. So this is the database URL through which we are going to create a SQL Alchemy engine, and using this particular engine, LlamaIndex is going to connect with PostgreSQL database. Okay, so employees database contain this number of tables. Then over here, I have defined LLM and embed model at global level. Then the next section is when we know that which table we want to query, we can utilize these functions NSSQL table query engine. The usage of this particular function is to connect with the PostgreSQL database with the given table, and usage of this NLSQL table query engine is to query the SQL database and its respective employee table, and then we can provide the context and the question and we will get the answer. So over here, this answer is correct. We have got this number of male and female in the employee table. Then in the next section, like in case we don't know that which tables we are going to utilize to query, in that case we need to use this SQL table node mapping, in which we are going to create, or let's say we are going to utilize this SQL table schema function, and we are going to define it for the all the tables that we want to utilize. And apart from that, if we want, we can provide some context as well as shown on the screen over here as I have highlighted. And once done, we can utilize this SQL table retriever query engine to ask question and get the answers. In this section, we are going to see sub query engine. Usage of this sub question query engine is it is going to resolve the problem of answering a complex query using multiple data sources. So it is going to break down complex query into the sub question for each data source, and then it will synthesize the responses from each data source. So again, this is the setup over here. Where we are going to define the query engine tools. Then we are going to use this sub question query engine. And finally, another method is multi-step query engine. Again, it is used to decompose a complex query into sequential sub questions. Over here, it's going to process queries in multiple steps, and then it will combine those queries and synthesize the responses. So that is the only difference from the earlier one. That's it for the day. Thank you everyone for watching this video.